You ever look around and wonder if you missed it? Like somehow while you were busy being responsible, life moved on without you. You did the right thing. You showed up, you played your part, you built your career, you held down your job. You followed all the rules as they've been laid out. You served everybody else. You've lived a good life and you're grateful for that. But deep down, there's still this whisper that says, this isn't it. This can't be all there is. And if you've been feeling that tension lately, that stirring that you can't really explain, let me be the one to tell you, you are not behind. You're actually waking up right on time. What you're experiencing, it's not regret. It's just revelation of a new standard that you're setting for yourself. It's the moment where you realize that you spent years giving away what was always meant to grow you and sustain you. You're simply realizing that all this time you've been giving it to your job, giving it to your friends, giving it to your family, to everyone but you, your gift, your wisdom, your leadership, your creativity, your ability to solve complex problems. You've poured it out in meetings, in small groups. You've maybe even poured it out in ministry, in your pulpit. You've used it to build someone else's dream, to fuel someone else's goals, their dreams, their desires. You've coached, you've mentored, you've advised, you've counseled, you've served, all for free, and now you're feeling the weight of it. You're feeling called to something more, and that's not a coincidence. That's confirmation, because you're not just a good person. You're a good person that gets results, a person who carries a solution. You've been valuable this whole time, but now God is revealing that you're not just valuable, you're viable. What's that? What's it mean to be viable? It means you're capable of using your gifts successfully, not just something that helps people, but something that can and should literally fund your future. And I get it. Maybe you feel like I'm too late for this. Maybe you've convinced yourself that the time to build has passed you by. But let me ask you this. What if God protected your purpose until you were mature enough to handle it? What if you weren't behind at all? You're just being built that whole time so that when the right moment, the right opportunity came, you'd be able to hold it. What if what looked like delay was actually just God's divine development? What if you had to go through what you went through so that now you could build from a place of clarity instead of confusion, from true wisdom and purpose instead of insecurity? This is what I call the purpose pivot. That moment where you stop asking, am I too late? And you start saying, God, listen, I'm ready now. Because the truth is, all you have is now. So why not use it? Why not start now when the pull is the greatest, when your satisfaction with life as you come to know it is the smallest, when your time is more precious than it's ever been? Listen, purpose does not age out, and it doesn't ever really retire. You're not too old. You're not too stuck in your career. You're not too far in to pivot. In fact, you're finally in the best season to say yes. Not because everything's perfect, but because now you know what your yes actually costs. You're done giving away your gift for free, just for applause, for approval. You're tired of the same old assignments that drain you day after day, year after year. Now for you, it's all about alignment. And it's the moment you start understanding that your gift can align directly with your income, that your purpose can align with the provision that you need. When you realize that, everything changes. Because you were never meant to stay stuck in a place of just survival. You were designed for overflow, for God's abundance. That's why you've been feeling it so strong lately. That's why you can't shake the idea. That's why you feel like you're living two lives right now, the one people see and the one you dream about, the one you see other people get to live. And I want to help you bridge that gap. I want to show you how to turn what's been stirring in you into something that builds income, impact, and freedom, not just for you, but for the people you're called to serve. Because someone is waiting on your yes right now. Someone's deliverance, someone's direction, someone's next step is tied to your obedience. This is the time for you to get real clarity, real strategy, real transformation. It's time to finally take what you've done for free or what you've never even started that's been in you for months or even years and turn it into a real sustainable income stream, a stream built from purpose and built on purpose. So if you've been wondering, if you've been doubting, if you've been hesitating, let this be your confirmation. You're not behind. You're just right on time. Let's build something memorable, something that fuels legacy, and something that changes the world.